according to the fee schedule. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I would make it jive with the other fees in similar.
Yeah, it has to jive, because otherwise people ask why it doesn't jive.
The number that's in there next meeting, or that's distributed, a week before next meeting, isn't a number people like, then we're gonna have to go another meeting.
Yeah.
Right.
What people?
Yeah, it may.
You. Right. So I mean, is anyone going to object to $100 fee?
No.
No.
So,
But not just solely $100 to cover everything.
The administration portion. So if you look at the fee schedule, I don't know if you've got it in front of you, but it's got
I don't have it.
Each of those sections, like the subdivision of land, has $100 administration, $150 per lot. Public notice is $100 plus the notification fees, which are $7 per notification, plus $25 LCHIP, plus $30 recording fee per sheet. Right. So if we just follow that format, I think we're gonna.
Right.
So I'm talking about the administration fee.
Yep.
So I think that you don't need notification, right? $7 is the same.
Yeah, it would just refer to the same.
Yeah, notification fee.
Yeah. I'm thinking we would just put in another section after lot line adjustment, which would be conditional use permit, or something like that, and it would look a lot like all these others.
Thank you, George.
What is that? Oh,
Keeps one in his back pocket.
it's not in your book with you.
He's just so good he can whip that stuff right out. See, I guess, so it's here in instructions number 5. This is what, it's not a flat. It has to be thought out. You may apply for more than one conditional use permit on this application. However, fees are computed based upon the number of uses being applied. So is it $100 per?
I was going to ask that question before. And
Yep. $100 plus $100
and not based on the
per
number
use.
of applications. So you don't want to have one person coming in for a single one at $100, and the other guy takes and puts 10 of them on and gets away with $100.
Well, you can do this. You can say the first application is 100 and subsequent ones are 50 each.
Or something, yeah.
Well, if you look at like subdivision of land, it's $100 for administration,
right,
and then $150 per lot. We could just say $100 for administration plus $100 per use.
Per use.
You say each individual use is $100.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you stack 10 together, then you're getting a discount.
So you get a discount on the administration end of it because it's one application,
right,
but you're still paying $100 per use. Yep. Yep.
Is everyone comfortable with that?
Oh yeah.
At least in principle, not having seen it.
In principle,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. You don't expect me to read the entire document. We need to pass it to find out what's in it.
Thank you, Nancy.
Okay.
Good.
So George and I will hook up over email. And
I have the utmost confidence in you two.
You the man.
he is the man.
Okay, we got that straightened out.
So we'll have this all
You've
ready.
been sitting here thinking the whole thing.
This will be all ready for next week, next month.
Next month.
If all goes well, that would be the hope, right? So this doesn't drag out 6 months.
Well, it doesn't need to. It
Right.
doesn't have to be next month.
Okay. Was that old business? That'd be old business, right?
Yeah, that is old business. New business. Let's get on to that.
Is there any new business?
I don't think,
I think we created enough new business.
new business, fixing of our applications in a way is new business, but it's old business, so we're going to leave that alone. New business, I don't think you see any new business on the horizon tonight, do you?
I don't.
I don't see any.
It's 8:45. I don't see anything.
No. Jim, do you see any new business on the event horizon? you see any new business on the event horizon tonight?
I didn't see any new business in the bathroom.
Okay. Member
Seems like the
comments?
same old business.
Does anybody have any?
I have a comment.
Go.
I'd like to see, whenever we print new documents or anything gets accepted, that, I don't know if have we done this already, George? Put the planning board, the latest date on every page, not just the last page of the document?
Yes, that's what I've been doing.
Okay.
I've been personally.
Can we make that official, that we request he do that?
Yes, it doesn't cost much in ink.
Yeah.
That way, if we take a 5-page document and we need
Yeah.
to change one page,
We know
we know that each page is updated.
We understand exactly why you want to do that.
So you're proposing that when, instead of just inserting George producing
Well,
one page.
instead of having the date of that document at the last page, which it's typically done,
Every page.
you do it on every page, so that if you have a 5-page document and it all has been adopted on the November of 2009, but we today decide to take one page out and change it, that date changes. So we know as you're reading through that document, okay, this hasn't changed, nothing's changed since this date. Oh, the 3rd page was changed on this day. So you don't have to go to the back of the document and say, geez, this wasn't updated since '09, but I thought we did some work on it in 10, but I'm not sure. Is my page updated, or did it not get, you know what it just eliminates a lot of confusion.
So are you saying, so just so I'm clear, are you saying that after we've made a number of changes over a number of years that each page will have a different date on it?
It could possibly, yeah.
See, I think that's, in principle, that, like, for simple changes, that might work.
Confusing though.
But what happens when you add, a page and a half in the middle? Right now, one page becomes a page and a half. Do we leave the rest of that second page blank so that we have nothing else moves, or?
If half of that, if one sentence on that page was changed, you'd have to change that date.
Right, but what if you add half a page and then the second half of each page after that becomes the first half of another page?
Let me make
And now you've got,
Every illustration.
Let me make a suggestion. Put the date on every page, because that's a good idea. And if you're going to make a revision, put the revision date as well under that date. So you can say this was revised on such and such a date, along with the date of the original document.
can I make it, so an alternative to that would be that when we change anything, the new date shows up on every page, and you have
So
to
every
replace
time if we have a 16-page document and we change one page, we have to throw it all out and add and
Yes,
print
that
new
would be
ones?
that would be the alternative.
Okay.
No, I mean,
guess-
I think it sucks.
It does, but I think you're right. I think it's the only way to keep it the clearest.
And
Then
that
you're
way
going to do it for everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks because you're going to kill a lot of trees. It's a lot of printer toner and everything else, but
Keep them loggers in business.
I guess. But it's I don't know. Gary and I have a document that has the same date at the bottom of it, but different signatures on it. I don't know how the heck that happened, but
Sometimes Virginia works in the evening and what's her name works in the morning.
I understand, but how did we end up with documents at the same date but different signatures on them?
Well, one of them signed it one day and the other one signed it the same day later.
Why did we get it certified by two different?
I don't know. I
And why did it- so
come up
anyway-
with a snappy answer.
So
Okay.
I think that I hate that it kills trees, but I think it's going to be less confusing if a document has a date that applies to the whole thing.
We could run a document with,
Do we have to make that decision tonight?
No, that was just a comment. It
Yeah,
said
let's-
member comments.
Yeah, let's think about it and see. Hug a tree or two and come back with a new opinion.
Okay. Come back with other comments?
Yeah, any other comments?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, just to clarify what Bob said. There was actually a specific reason why. There was a formatting error that was done on the last page, that signature page. So what happened was originally Jennifer signed when Virginia wasn't out. And then because that formatting page was on the signature page itself, that page had to be re-signed. But it was the exact same approved one. So that explains why. So some people obviously had access to the changes that were made, and other people, it wasn't changed, which is why we need to keep up with the
You
documents.
are the consummate answer man, George.
He's the man
I
behind
give
the
you
curtain.
that. Okay, any other member comments? Meeting is adjourned, and thank you all.
Thank you.
Scintillating.